hearing that Kemba's out of the rotation, just what is your reaction to that?
I trust Coach. He's gonna do what he feels is best for the team. It's our job to go out there and play, and he felt like it just gave us more size, and hopefully just more consistency to the starting unit. So, Kemba's been great, great in the locker room, great teammate, all that. So he'll still do the same, but Coach just felt like 20 games in, he didn't want to wait and switch things up.
You mentioned Alec's size. What does he bring maybe differently than the other point guards?
Yeah, his size, especially on the defensive end. He's been picking up full. Getting his hand on a lot of balls and deflecting a lot of passes and balls and stuff like that. So he's been really good on it. And like you said, we like Coach said, we'll be able to switch 1 through 4. And maybe the rebounding will be a little bit better as well too, with his size out there as well.
And obviously Derek was out the last game, but how'd you like the way that younger unit played coming off the bench on Saturday?
They were good, man. They played extremely hard, and they were prepared. But they've been working all year. Just waiting for their opportunity, so they were really good.
Julius Randle has had so many accomplishments in the league. Do you feel like do you talk to him about this situation? How do you as a teammate and a leader in the locker room handle that on a more personal level?
Yeah, I understand, man. It's tough, especially when you've accomplished so much in this league. It's tough, but me as a teammate, as a friend, whatever it is, and I'm here for him to be able to talk, whatever, blow steam off, whatever it is. I'll be here for him regardless. So, like you said, it's tough, man. He's been a great player in this league for so long, and done a really good job and been a really good teammate here as well. So, at the end of the day, everybody just wants to win. I think every guy in the locker room just wants to win, including him. So whatever we feel is best for the team, we'll do.
How much of an adjustment is it having a point guard, if at all?
A new adjustment is having a point guard?
Yeah, changing the point guard.
That's the league adjusting every year. I've been in the league, it's an adjustment every single year with different things. So you just got to keep moving, keep learning on the fly. The biggest thing is just go out and compete and play hard every night. And then, able to figure out the rest, all the mistakes through that.
I think you said that Kevin Durant is the toughest player to guard in the NBA.
Yeah, he's the best player in the league.
Best player in the league.
For sure.
What makes him so? I think we all know, but I'd like to hear you say what makes him so great.
You ever seen a 7-footer that's skilled?
No.
Do anything, everything on the court, no weakness. Yeah, that's him. He's tough. Great player, but I love competing against him.
When you think what he's come back from, those kind of Achilles injuries sometimes, guys aren't the same. What do you see? How do you see him compared to what he was before the injury?
It's just KD's skilled. I think it's different with him because he's obviously an extremely explosive athlete, fast and quick, but he's been so skilled for so long that I think his game is way more relied on skill than athleticism and all that type of stuff. Smart and skilled. So he's relying on that more than anything. And like the ACL injuries, the Achilles injuries now, people come back from that and they're fine and able to recover and play. It's not a career-ending thing like it used to be. So, I never wished that on anybody, but even when it happened to him, I felt like he was going to be fine.
And obviously they've still been winning games, but how is their team different without Kyrie?
Well, Kyrie's another one that's really, really good. Probably hadn't seen a player like him in the league before. So he offers a whole nother dynamic to their team. But what I've seen is KD's been playing great. James has been, the point guard kind of steering the ship, and all the other guys are contributing nicely and filling in their job and doing their role. So it seems like they're playing well, but I think we'll be up for the challenge.
Do you guys have a rivalry with them, or is it just, you know?
I mean, I know you guys,
I know, I'm asking
the
you,
city
though.
of New York,
Yeah.
they like to, portray that rivalry or whatever it is, and maybe it is, and maybe it's not. I don't know, but I don't really get into that type of stuff, to be honest with you. I don't read any of it. I don't really care about any of it. I just go out and play. It's always fun. The energy, especially now with fans back, the energy is definitely different. You definitely feel it, but I don't really get into it.
Are there rivalries? I mean, like for instance, people think the Knicks and the Hawks have a rivalry now on the court. I mean, do you think there are rivalries on the court, or is it just something that happens off the court?
On the court, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think like I'm not really wired that way. Like, as far as, in the game, I'm thinking about that shit. Like, I'm not. I'm just going out there playing, trying to compete, trying to win the game. I understand like the buildup of everything. Like, Atlanta knocked us off in the playoffs, so like you would think that you would get up more for it or whatever. But for me, it's just like I try to stay even keel and look at everything the same way of, how can I best prepare myself to help my team out, and during the game, just what can I do out there to help us win the game. Like, I don't really get into the rivalry and emotions of it. Kind of takes away from everything.